Hey friends, it is Thursday, October 19th, and the bad news is that you are not in class, and the good news is you know where to go to get some help, find out what you missed. Okay, so our schedule is a little bit different right now because third hour and fourth hour are going to be working on what's over here, and sixth hour is going to be taking your summative today. 6 hours taking the summative because we went to visit Baptiste Paul on Tuesday, so we got a little bit of a wrinkle in our schedule. So we did our review on Wednesday, and we're going to take our summative on Thursday. So we're about a day behind, but we'll figure that out. So if you're in sixth hour, what you're doing today is you're taking your summative. Okay? If you are in third hour, or if you're in fourth hour, this is what we're doing today. We're going to talk about chapter 3. I got to change this, friends. And 3.1.1 is called What is the Rule? These are fun. What is the rule? And so for what is the rule, we're going to have like different figures to look at. Remember the ones where they give you figure 2, 3, 4, and then you have to go figure out figure 5, and then you have to go backwards, figure out 1, and then you have to extend the pattern out to figure 100. Okay? So our learning target for today is we will learn how to identify the rule for a pattern and state it in words. And our success criteria is, can you find and express regularity in repeated patterns? And can you reason abstractly and quantitatively when you describe tile patterns? So what does that mean, abstractly and quantitatively? Abstractly, can you describe what's happening? And quantitatively means, can you describe it with numbers? Okay. So when we come in, we're going to do a fast bridge warm-up. Those are our blue and green sheets. And if you look on yesterday, those are the PDFs that I attached. After that, we're going to go through our summative, and we're going to review it and look at your summative. And what we're going to do afterwards is a show me session. And I just want to see, is there anyone that made like a dumb mistake and they can explain that to me? And they're like, Mr. Johnson, I made a mistake here. Can I show you how to do this? And if you can show me, let me add some points back to your summative. Okay, so we're going to go fast bridge, summative review, go to a show me session, and from there we're going to go to chart A. And on chart A, it looks like this. There's figure 2, there's figure 3, there's figure 4. So what we want the kids to do is we want them to map that out on graph paper and then figure out what does figure 5 look like, figure 1, and then explain what does figure 100 look like. If they finish that, we want them to go to this one. This is the second. This is figure 2. That's figure 3. This is figure 4. What does figure 5 look like? And then what does figure 1 look like? Okay. After we do those two, then we can get into rule cards. And the rule cards look like this. I give these out one at a time. I give out red ones, A, B, C, D, E, F. And then if you pass the A, B, C's, the D, E, F's, then you can go to the yellow ones that I'm going to pass out. A, B, C's, D, E, F. Okay. And what we're looking for is rules. So if you see the in is L, the out is N, the in is W, the out is Y. What's happening? And then how do you figure in the rest of these slots? Okay. So if you figure this one out as a group, and we'll talk about cups. Like we'll have different colored cups. One cup if you're confused, one colored cup if you're working, one colored cup if you need to move on. Okay? And so we'll go through this card, this card, this card, this card, this card, and that card. Then we'll move to these resources. Chart B, and this is 3, on your ebook. And then we're figuring out if you get 0, -2, 4, -10, 10, 18. What's happening? What's the rule? And then what is the relationship in these? Again, as you're working through this, if you have some questions, one colored cup goes up. If you're done and ready for your next set, a different colored cup goes up. And if you're working, another colored cup goes up. Okay? So we'll work through all of these, and you can get your cards that way. At the end of that, this is a you do you section. So if you finish everything off, you got everything checked out, then you just take some time to do you. And then the last thing we're going to watch, and I attached this video. This is about a 5-6 minute video on Fibonacci numbers. This is pretty cool. So this is a little TED talk based on that. And those numbers found in nature too, which is super cool. And what I love about that, this is a really like impassioned mathematician, and he's talking about, when we get into math, it's not so much about computation, it's about learning how to think. And that's what I really love about CPM, is that they are working with us to try to get us to learn how to think. Okay, so if we have time, we'll get to that. If not, we'll bump that to Monday. So that's what we did on Thursday, October 19th. I hope you're well. I hope you're having a great day. And we miss you, and we hope to see you tomorrow.